Hi, I'm Steve and welcome back to Virtual Wars. I'm sorry the fun guy isn't here again this week, it's back to me. Anyway, let's see who's competing in round 1. It's the guy, it's Wheelie Big Cheese. So basically it's 2 huge wheels and a huge flipper with a bit in between. Look, do you see it? It's the new splash format I'm trying out. I hope it works because I spent a lot of time trying to get this sorted, so this might be how it looks going forward. You can see it flips the crate upside down. The crate can't do much about that. It's struggling to flip the crate, but this is a Series 5 era Wheelie Big Cheese, so it's going to struggle flipping 110 kilogram bots, but we'll see how it does in the fight. But who is it fighting, you ask? Well, hopefully we'll find out in a moment. This is not a drill. Yes, it is a robot, but entirely powered by drill motors. 6-wheel drive drill motors with also a drill motor powering the scoop, 2 motors powering the spinners, 1 on the saw, and also 1 powering the saw blade arm. There's too many drill motors and it makes a horrible noise, but as you can see, it can push the crate around with ease. So this is quite a powerful robot, so it'll be interesting to see how this does against Wheelie Big Cheese, pounding away there with the saw at the crate. Yeah, this could be quite an interesting fight. 3, 2, 1, go. The music kicks in there and the robots are a little bit unsure about each other, but this is not a drill, already showing off the torque of the brushed drill motors versus Wheelie Big Cheese, who is just flipping itself all over the arena. And it looks like one of the gas canisters just got hit by the spinners actually on This Is Not a Drill. This Is Not a Drill has decided to go scoop first against Wheelie Big Cheese. Wheelie Big Cheese just running away, trying to get a run up and skidding around. The scoop gate underneath the front of Wheelie Big Cheese, and Cheese flipping itself away and spinning around in a good manner. It looks like This Is Not a Drill has been beached there, but it's off now, using its raw power and scoop again to push Cheese into the wall. Wheelie Big Cheese using its big wheels to try and drive away. You can see there's a panel missing at the back, exposing the gas tank, so This Is Not a Drill, not to be taken lightly. Those drill motors can produce a fair amount of power. Wheelie Big Cheese trying to get in underneath and snaps the flipper open and closes it again. This Is Not a Drill once again grinding away at Wheelie Big Cheese, trying to get some sort of purchase on the full titanium robot as Wheelie Big Cheese just flails around upside down, right way up, every way up. Trying to get a flip in there, once again fails to get in underneath. This Is Not a Drill, and more gas gets vented away from Wheelie Big Cheese. Drill seems to have Cheese pinned against the wall, backs away to let Cheese move for another day. Cheese goes to the edge of the arena wall, trying to line up a flip on This Is Not a Drill, but Drill once again circumnavigates that flipper and pushing Cheese around. This is Not a Drill for me. At the moment, Drill is absolutely owning this fight, pushing Cheese around again. You can see that scoop has hoisted Cheese into the air. Cheese runs away using its large wheels to get purchased on the greener floor. This Is Not a Drill has actually been flipped by Wheelie Big Cheese. Can Drill self-right? I think it can, using that arm, unless it's run out of battery or the drill motor burns out, which is a possibility because I think all these drill motors are running on 4 or 5 times their respective amps. I ran out of breath then, let's not do that again. But Wheelie Big Cheese here trying once again to flip This Is Not a Drill. It should have left it alone when it was upside down. Now to the top panel flies off Wheelie Big Cheese here. This Is Not a Drill proving quite a damaging robot. Wheelie Big Cheese just cannot get a flip in on Drill. Drill once again deciding which way to go. It's decided on the scoop to attack Wheelie Big Cheese. One of the wheels has lost its red, but you can still see the weird sort of internal structure. I had to give the wheels to give it that spiked look, because having about 200 spikes on a wheel will really do your frame rate in, so I've had to do some cheats. And Drill has stopped and Drill is going. Yeah, I got a bit distracted then talking about my wheels. Wheelie Big Cheese can't really get in underneath Drill. Drill pushing it around towards the arena wall. Drill goes on the arena floor flipper and gets popped onto its top. Can it self-right? Can it use that arm? Or has that motor burnt out? Wheelie Big Cheese gets thrown as well and is now winning. Drill, come on, self-right. I think that arm hasn't got... No, it's not got quite enough power. No. Oh, I think we've just lost. Right at the minute, there is 2 seconds left, and I think we've just lost. This Is Not a Drill. Whoa. Yeah, I think there's a grudge match in order there. But, unfortunately, Wheelie Big Cheese goes through. Well, is that unfortunate? I don't know. This Is Not a Drill. We have not seen the last of that robot. It will return in future, I reckon. There's a grudge there. This is Demolition Machine, a very, very large robot with 2 vertical drum spinners and lots of big, there we go, it's got a front and rear mounted flipper, both operating at high PSI. You can see here it goes and it's grinding away at the crate, then gets the crate on top and it should flip it away. It should flip it away. There we go. The crate goes flying. So yeah, do not underestimate this machine. It may be big, it may be bulky, but it's hiding a lot of power. You can see it's ripped the base off the crate there. So yeah, this is Demolition Machine, here to demolish your machine. And it's going against what can only be described as a door wedge. The door stop, depending on what you want to call it, this thing is literally just a wedge. Themed around a door stop, there's not a whole lot to say about this. It's a grey wedge. Not the most interesting robot ever, but it does have a reliable and powerful front hinge lifter or flipper, whichever you want to call it. It's not quite a flipper, it's more of a slow speed lifter, but this is door wedge, and it's going to make your life a little bit uncomfortable by leaving your door open ajar just so a little breeze comes in. So yeah, this is door wedge. 3, 2, 1, go. And now the 2 robots do fighting, and door wedge immediately straight underneath Demolition Machine. That self-right against the arena wall. Demolition Machine once again upside down, using that rear scoop to self-right. Door wedge not giving it a moment to even get its bearings together, and can't get in underneath at all. Door wedge once again underneath, slamming against the arena wall with its powerful front hinge flipper. Can't see Demolition Machine doing a whole lot to door wedge, although it has gotten stuck under the arena wall. And Demolition Machine is grinding away at door wedge, using its front hinge flipper for some reason, and it's once again going to try and self-right using that rear mounted scoop. And door wedge is now getting ground down by Demolition Machine and is now in underneath. Can Demolition Machine use its pneumatic flippers to its advantage and flip away door wedge, or is door wedge just going to sit on top? I think the pneumatics may have broken, I'm not too sure. It could just be my AI being really bad. Anyway, so door wedge here trying to flip Demolition Machine when the robot's not even on the flipper. Once again the arena flipper comes in and has its own say in things. Door wedge flipping away Demolition Machine. Demolition Machine coming again with those grinders, pinning underneath door wedge and flipping it into the air. So the AI does work, and door wedge uses a fantastic inverted flipping technique to try and get Demolition Machine upside down, and has succeeded and is sitting on it. That's not very nice to do so, and door wedge once again coming in with its hugely powerful flipper, trying to see if it can get arena outing. That's not the right word. The robot out of the arena. There we go. And it's gonna succeed. No, it's not. It's not succeeded quite yet. Come on, Demolition Machine, self-right, otherwise you're... Woo! Arena floor flipper once again fires, and door wedge is wedged underneath the flipper. It was actually being a door wedge. So it's once again back in action. The arena floor flipper being the main character as usual, trying to decide all the fights for us. I wonder how many fights have been decided by that arena floor flipper in just this series. But door wedge here is very much on top. Demolition Machine literally is on top, but is naturally losing unless it can get some sort of KO blow onto door wedge. It's not going to do a whole lot. Door wedge once again flipping Demolition Machine upside down. Demolition Machine trying to self-right but running out of gas. That's what happens if you've got a gas-powered self-righter. Door wedge once again coming in. Very, very nimble machine, door wedge. If you can just get a well-timed flip here on Demolition Machine, Demolition Machine is out of the arena. Oh, didn't even need to. It did itself, and it's burning. And we see here that Demolition Machine has crashed out. Let's see who's fighting next in Virtual Wars. We have Unbuilds Your Robot. 2 spinners are better than 1. It is a fact, so why not have 2 spinners on your robot? Let's see it eat the crate in its new splash format. It's going to be weird because there's going to be now 3 splash formats happening at once because I've edited them in the wrong order. So yeah, you're just going to have to deal with all the splashes being different, but I don't think you care. The crate is getting, well, the crate's actually starting to push the Unbuild Your Robot around here, but the Unbuild Your Robot showing how much power it has in those dual spinning discs. So it'll be interesting to see what this can do against its opponent, which is... Get Your Sword! This is actually a Robot Arena 2 robot that I have reimagined into RR2, Robot Rumble 2. So you can see here that it is just 2 samurai swords on a dual amp flow, spinning very fast, and it does the damage. I quite like Get Your Sword. It's one of my favourites back in the Robot Arena 2 days. And oh yeah, it does this fun thing. It can just get its sword lodged into the opponent, which is nice. Very realistic, but yeah, it causes a fair amount of damage. I quite like this one. I have high hopes for Get Your Sword. and both robots spin up and instantly going on the attack, and there's already things flying off. Get Your Sword here is buffeting its way against Unbuilds. Unbuilds using its dual spinning discs to try and 1-2 punch Get Your Sword, but Get Your Sword, I believe, is all armoured in Hardox, so it's going to be quite hard to get through Get Your Sword's armour. A lot of the parts actually on Unbuilds are exposed. You've got the exposed scooter motors and the E-Tex on top. Due to the weight of the dual spinning discs, the armour had to be lighter, and Get Your Sword here is absolutely pummeling against Unbuilds. I can't say Unbuilds your robot each time, so I'm just going to call it Unbuilds. Unbuilds here can't really get a say in those dual swords on Get Your Sword doing the damage. I don't believe they spin too fast, but they do enough to beat you away. It's going to beat it into submission or beat it out the arena at the moment. Get Your Sword trying to come in with a good attack against Unbuilds. Unbuilds trying to get the two spinners up to speed. They take a fair while to spin up, but once they're spun up, they should be good, and both robots have beached themselves on the ramp. Brilliant stuff. They're away, they're free, and Unbuilds once again beaches Get Your Sword on the ramp. Get Your Sword runs away, Unbuilds gets beached. Oh, that little ramp causes all sorts of problems. Unbuilds pummeting away, Get Your Sword trying to get its sword. That is how it works against the opponent. If Unbuilds can get both those spinners up to speed, it's not getting the chance to, and once again the Arena 4 flipper just says hi. Is it going to do it again? There we go. Both robots fly away. Unbuilds has, luckily it's invertible. Get Your Sword not, but it's not landed upside down yet, so we should be good here. Get Your Sword trying to get underneath Unbuilds. Unbuilds running into the arena wall. Clever sausage. Whoa! Wham there! I think Get Your Sword got caught in the front of Unbuilds. It's mostly all open space there, so the sword probably got itself jammed into open space, and Unbuilds has lost one of its spinners. It's now just a regular spinner, not a dual spinner. Let's see if that changes anything at all. The spinner seems to be lodged actually inside Unbuilds. Unbuilds takes to the skies. If the other spinner can get knocked off, it'll be completely defenseless here. Get Your Sword definitely getting its underneath. It's gotten the spike from Get Your Sword has gone through the bottom of Unbuilds, and it slams it into the arena wall. Unbuilds singular disc still spinning, and the other disc is still lodged in there somewhere. Whoa, hey, that looked fun. Unbuilds not having the best of time here. Get Your Sword is very much on top at this point. Get Your Sword is absolutely showing Unbuilds what good for. Trying to get rid of that other disc. You can see it's just phasing through the floor there. And oh, what's happened here? Get Your Sword is somewhat lodged in the collision mesh of Unbuilds. That's weird. I've only got 30 seconds left. I'm not going to restart it. That's weird. I've never seen that before. I love that. It's stuck in nothing. Both robots jammed together, but we're going to run out of time soon anyway. I think Get Your Sword clearly won that one. Unbuilds just couldn't get its weapons up to speed. If it could, it probably would have had a good chance, but Get Your Sword was just too aggressive. Well, that was a weird fight. I enjoyed that one though, but sadly, Unbuilds is unwinning. Get Your Sword goes through to the next round. The next fight, by the way, consists of the following two robots. Is this 2001 or Crichton? I messed that up. This is class of 1999. I can't believe I've got the wrong year. It's literally in text on the screen in front of me. Anyway, this is a front hinge flipper based on the things like Firestorm and Cassius that you saw in Robot Wars Series 2 and 3. This is the sort of thing that I would expect to, have a classic era feel about it. But yeah, this is class of 1999. Basically just a front hinge flipper. There's nothing special about it. Let's see what it's up against. That was a weird splash. I didn't edit that very well. But this is Atomic Candy. Atomic Candy is a horizontal spinner with a motor energy strapped to the back. This is immensely powerful and immensely out of control. I can't speak today. I'm having problems. Anyway, this is Atomic Candy, and it is showing the crate what good for. There we go. This one's edited a bit better. I should probably go back and re-edit the 1999 splash, but to be honest, I'm running out of time as it is, so you're just going to have that editing error. You can comment about it, how lazy I am in the description below, but you're just going to have to deal with it. 3, 2, 1. Let's hope the fight is edited better. Got class of 1999 going in against the massive spinner of Atomic Candy. Whoa! Atomic Candy flipping 99 over with the power of the spinner. Class of 1999 trying to get in underneath Atomic Candy. Pretty much it's all ground clearance with Atomic Candy, so it's not going to struggle. Flipping it away again, Atomic Candy with a big smack, and it's just flailing around the place. It's like a combination of Stinger and some sort of random HS. It's just bizarre. Way! Got a big flip there from Class of 1999. A lot of self-fighting. I'm seeing smoke from something. This fight is so exciting. I forgot to change camera angles. There we go. So we're going to have a look at Class of 99 trying to get in underneath. Hey, another self-fight. The arena flipper once again makes a great appearance. Class of 1999 going in. You've got Atomic Candy just upside down doing its own thing. 99 once again going in. Not sure who's on top here yet. We've got Atomic Candy with some great hits, but 99 is clearly in control. Something is smoking. Not sure what. It looks like Class of 99. Not sure what part of it's on fire, but something definitely is. It has stopped though. Atomic Candy has stopped. This isn't looking too good for 90. Well, for Atomic Candy, actually, it's looking very good for 99. Class of 99 just throwing Atomic Candy around. I think Atomic Candy has stopped. I wonder what burned out. I think everything by the look of it. Yep, that's definitely dead. Class of 1999, that's definitely dead. You can stop beating on it now. That was definitely a fight of all time. Atomic Candy takes the atomic route and explodes into never coming back. There we go. Anyway, so these are the semi-finals. Let's see who's fighting each other. We've got Atomic Candy. Well, Atomic Candy's out. Why am I saying Atomic Candy? Anyway, let's just get on with it. I'm rambling. It's Wheelie Big Cheese versus Door Wedge. Wow, Wheelie Big Cheese tried to eat Door Wedge. Door Wedge gets in underneath Wheelie Big Cheese. Wheelie Big Cheese gets thrown against the arena wall. Wheelie Big Cheese with its really big mouth really opening. And Door Wedge once again not flipping it, trying to get it out of the arena maybe. Door Wedge just faffing around with Wheelie Big Cheese here, pushing it against the wall. Wheelie Big Cheese just cannot get underneath Door Wedge, and Door Wedge is struggling to flip Wheelie Big Cheese. I don't think the AI knows where the bot starts and ends. Well, hey, good flip there from Door Wedge. Wheelie Big Cheese runs into the arena wall, donk, and you've got Door Wedge here trying to flip Wheelie Big Cheese around. The thing is that with a robot like Wheelie Big Cheese, there's no real upside down. My goodness, I thought that was out the arena. I'm about to say there's no real upside down. You just sort of flip it and it just keeps going. These invertible bots like that, you know, it's hard to actually flip them over. They're very, very slippery. Wheelie Big Cheese trying to reverse its way out the arena. Doesn't really want to be in there against Door Wedge. I don't blame it. Door Wedge looks like a very annoying robot to fight. But Wheelie Big Cheese here with its wheels just spinning in the air. Can it do a whole lot? Is it stuck? No, it runs away again. Wheelie Big Cheese getting flipped over and over and over. Door Wedge here is having not a great time on top of the wheels, but I'm yet to see Wheelie Big Cheese actually perform an attack against Door Wedge here. It's all Door Wedge the entire time. Wheelie Big Cheese here is just doing well to stay in the arena. It's going to go out. Oh, no, it's not. It's in. It's in again. But if a well-timed flip from Door Wedge here will send Wheelie Big Cheese over the wall. If Door Wedge is still alive, Door Wedge is still alive. Okay, thank goodness. I thought it might have just randomly died for some reason. Wheelie Big Cheese with its flipper once again going out the arena. There we go. It's gone. It's on fire. We've got burnt cheese. Cheese on toast, anyone? Door Wedge there just sitting pretty watching it. And with Wheelie Big Cheese taking the route of the burnt cheese, we are now on to Class of 99 versus Get Your Sword. 3, 2, 1, go. And here they go. This is a very interesting fight. Both these robots are sort of the era of like the early 2000s. Whoa, that was a big hit there. A combination of Get Your Sword and 99's flipper firing away. If 99 can get Your Sword, wow, that's a huge flip it got there. Yeah, if it can get Your Sword upside down, I think 99 might be in for a win here, because I can't see a streamer can Get Your Sword, but 99 at the moment is struggling, and it's stopped the spinners of Get Your Sword. Is it once again stuck in its opponent, or are they just slammed into each other? No, they can't run away again. Get Your Sword gets its swords up to speed, and 99 gets turned over by Get Your Sword. Once again, 99 tries to get in for a flip. Get Your Sword just grazing off the armor of Class of 1999 here. Very strong. That angle, the armor at that angle must be very good. A wheel has appeared. Hello, wheel. Anyway, Class of 99 trying to get in underneath again, flipping over Get Your Sword. Ooh, Get Your Sword bouncing around but landing right side up. Get Your Sword coming in again, and 99 flips itself over and is stuck upside down. I can hear the weapon firing. If it can't get up, it will Get Your Sword has managed to self-right, but 99 has not got enough gas left to self-right. Get Your Sword has gone through to the final. That I did not see coming. Well, that's unfortunate of 99, but we're going into the final. We have got Get Your Sword versus Door Wedge. Let's go! This should be interesting. 3, 2, 1. Door Wedge underneath Get Your Sword. Get Your Sword trying to get a flip in, and Door Wedge, whoa, flips it out of the arena in what, 7 seconds? That must be a 7-second fight, that. So, gets underneath against the arena. That's, yeah, I mean, the timer says that's about 7 seconds, so it's out the arena. Usually, I might even do a restart at that point, but that was brilliant. So, yeah, short fight. Let's go. So, this is the heat winner. We have got Door Wedge winning the heat, going into the series semi-finals alongside all of our other wonderful finalists. Please join me again next week, or hopefully next week, when I get Heat E, F. F comes after E, when I get Heat F up. Thank you so much. Be careful. Be careful? Be sure to subscribe. Thank you. Bye-bye.